Welcome to Tales of Tendra, starring Christopher James Ouellette as Tobias Silas, Quinton Foote as Osirion, Kirsten Gray as Raina, Alex Madarasz as Roman, Leon Heiman as Callio, Maddy Stalnik as Ella, and myself, Deven Hayes-Richards, as your story gremlin. With sounds from Epidemic Sounds and Tabletop Audio. You are allowed to leave the building, and yes, he does look like the one who would teach you to break shit. However,
no.
Upon leaving the room, there's definitely similar to how you went one way with the more dexterous lady. There's basically a sign that was obstacle area, and then there's one that's battlefield training, and it looks like it's a long walk to the point where you're like, maybe I should just wait till he comes to get us.
Fine.
Maybe if you were going missing for 5 minutes, you'd do it, but this would be a hour long.
It's a trek. Yeah.
You'd be gone for
Okay.
if you didn't even have a conversation with him.
Yep. Seeing that, Raina goes to the kitchen and finds some more food. Then.
In the kitchen, this is the most well-stocked area of food you have ever seen. It's crazy. There's vegetables and fruits you've never seen before. It's you don't have names for some of these. For us, they're dragon fruit, stuff that, and they you've never seen these things. There's a kiwi, and you're like, what is this fuzzy
furry
thing?
Brown thing?
Jail skin. Is that
Exactly? You're like, how do I eat this?
I mean, Kirsten eats kiwis with the skin, so yeah.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna silently judge you on this. I'm gonna vocally go, "What the fuck?"
It's fine. I'm so used to that judgment. It's okay. You guys don't faze me.
Do you just
Raina...
eat it whole?
Mm-hmm.
Looking savage.
I've got so
you
many
pop the whole
questions.
thing in your mouth and you're
Like
just
an egg?
Nom, 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 nom. Yeah.
Do you eat it like it's an apple?
Yes. It's like a peach.
What? I
words.
honestly, I'm impressed. That's a
The
real
fact
I'm
that
not even mad
text-
situation. It's just
The fact that
Man.
texture doesn't bother you is mind blowing to me.
Yeah, she eats it like a peach, but that's wrong too. Remove the fuzz aggressively, or don't eat peaches that aren't in jars.
That's
I feel so
awesome.
welcome here, guys.
I'm glad. You shouldn't. Yeah, so there's
Raina's gonna try an exotic
kiwis.
fruit. There you go. We'll just leave
All right.
it at that.
Okay, let's I'll say you try the dragon fruit and you bite into it, and at first you're like, this is kind of crunchy, it's not really working. But your innate strength of you just kind of bite a little harder and you get a chunk out of it, and you're like, oh, the inside's mushy. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, right. Okay, so I need to cut. Okay, where is the cutting boards? I will grab a knife and cut it, and then start eating it. And find
It's delicious.
This is tasty, Tobias. Tobias.
Tobias in this meantime has probably been the only one trying to pay attention. This is probably the first time that he's seen magic, and so even just, hey, I can float a cup over is world shattering to him. He's frantically trying to rote memorize books, but I also feel like within the next course of the summer, what was it, Filch in Harry Potter, he's gonna realize he's a squib and this is not gonna go well. But
no.
yeah, he's trying to 180 as fast as possible, and just oh my god, you can do this. But
That's tragic.
Stephen Strange with the
honestly.
sling ring and fucking it up. It's not going well.
And
Okay.
what is Tobias when he's a grown up? What class is he?
He's gonna start as a rogue.
Okay.
Crime gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like heavily studying into what
Super invested.
Mr. Blue is doing, and you hear your name getting shouted from the kitchen as Raina walks out.
Raina.
Guys, have you tried this fruit before? It's delicious.
None of you have seen this fruit in your life, except for Osirion, whatever. Should have said
Don't
blue.
eat. Yeah. Don't eat the outside. It's not good, but the flesh inside is very tasty. Hello? Anyone?
I tried the outside.
Oh well.
It is as she described.
Gotta
Not
double
great.
check.
Yeah. I
I pretend like
it.
it's delicious.
Roll a charisma check.
The fuck it
Everyone
is.
else roll a wisdom check.
Hee.
Oh damn!
Oh my
Oh
lord.
my god!
We all
Nobody
know
believes you.
Wow.
That's
No,
awesome.
really, it's great, guys. Wow.
Good.
How is this my best stat and I just got
Dunked
dummied
on.
on?
Get dunked on, nerd.
Yeah, you're right.
You're kind of making a face when you chew.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is like the happiest I've ever been in my life.
You look right. You look like kind of when you have a painful poo.
Constipated.
Yeah. That's.
I bet this is probably
You're
really good
eating
for
it.
that.
Right. Okay. You can have all the outside. I'll try the inside.
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
I don't think
willing to
this one's working
share.
out for you.
With everybody.
I think we all.
It wouldn't be
appreciate
fair if I only ate the best part.
Also,
I
Kirsten,
think
did you just,
we're
like, break
really
your
unfair
kitchen?
at this point?
Sorry, not Kirsten. Raina.
Yeah, you want to share some of that inside? Thank you.
I mean, I'm not the one to ask. I'm gonna be honest. I was planning on doing it later.
Raina.
Who?
Raina.
Raina. Yeah. Sorry. Is that not? Should I not have done that? Yeah. Well, I found a way in. And
Hey, whatever happened to that little blonde kid that was like?
Damn it,
watching-
God had forgotten.
yeah, where did he go?
How did you slip past him?
Ironic, crazy enough. Once you say that, guess who shows up
Just like
Yeah.
with an orange, just like peeling an orange, putting some slices in his mouth.
oh, see, he steals food too. We're good.
What's up?
Just a
I
bullying
heard
thing,
blonde
probably.
kid.
You know.
Well, there's Callio was
so
blonde.
many-
kid.
Sorry.
Yeah, but why would you say? Why would you say that if he was here?
You ask a lot of
Okay.
questions, blonde kid.
See. Also, that's part of my splendid allure. I'm inquisitive. And you like
Want to make music with a chair?
guns. So, literally in any other building, I'd say yes, but all the chairs in here don't make noise.
Do you have an establishment where it is the
infuriating.
kind?
I throw the chair at the wall.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Hey! This is not the kind of establishment where we throw chairs. Yes, it's down the hall.
But they're magical. They don't make noise.
It does break.
The chair
The
breaks.
chair breaks. It just doesn't make sound.
Even like the pieces as they hit the ground don't make sound.
Nothing.
Damn.
And I cast Mending for 2 minutes. And I
And
put the chair back.
The chair, like the top limbs, like slip up, and it all like pieces back together incredibly aggressively.
I clap again.
Thank you.
It's about now that the sun begins to set, and this is about when Mr. Blue would lead a walk.
Quinton,
in
it
the
sounds like you
night.
need to change your name.
I'm good. I like to watch Dad struggle, to be honest.
Perfectly reasonable and understandable, honestly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Literally can't say it better. Oh
no.
Oops. Uno momento again. Because
Well, gang, we really nailed that running exercise, and all of us clearly understand magic great now, and also chair breaking. Can't wait to find out what happens when we walk in the forest at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's funny you should say that.
As it so happens.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
Well, it's not dark and full of terrors. I'll tell you that much.
It's dark and full of love and the friends you find along the way.
So, in theory, if I put you on the map now, you should be able to see. What the fridge?
So we aren't
Alex,
the only new kids that showed up today, right?
No, but you get the sense that like today's your day to be the center of attention, and then tomorrow you're probably not the center of attention.
Gotcha.
You're old news.
We're the best for character development. Underdog story.
Stand.
Deven,
actually, you shouldn't because you're a human.
Are a human.
Dark.
Yeah, I'm a human. I can now see what I can see, but the token settings probably because I updated my token as we were going, so it's probably just dragging and dropping with nothing on the preset.
Yeah, I just resaved, so hopefully that.
Okay, I can also.
I'm also not a monster. Like, I'd give these kids torches before shoving them into the pitch black forest.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't be so kind.
They're still children.
There's like a mass epidemic of monsters wandering the countryside, is there not?
No. Why would you think that? Who would tell you that? It's crazy.
My grandma at nighttime.
Why would she lie to you? That's wild.
To keep me out of the kitchen.
Maddy, can you see?
No.
Actually, let me try this one. Can you see now?
No.
What? The...
Here, let me refresh.
That's not what I meant to do.
Bueller.
You should be able to see. I don't understand.
Yep. No, refresh. Still black.
I don't like you anymore. That's how I'm gonna resolve this.
I was just so I don't.
I don't understand because I've saved all the settings several times. I got it to work for. Do you want to drag your own token onto the map? Maybe that'll work.
Let's see how that works. Oh, that did work.
Okay, you're over here.
Okay.
And I don't know how it looks for the rest of you, but hopefully you can't see that far. So, it is night time, and you guys are going for a bit of a jump.
Nope, I am
down into
I'm fumbling in the darkness
area. Just a quick check. Everyone can currently see at least a little bit, right?
I can see my token, but that is all.
In the top left corner of the map, if it helps. Kitty!
If I see, I mean, it's got like a little highlight around it. It's not actually.
Nighttime.
The token itself isn't visible.
Kitty cat.
Oh, there we go.
see your token, but that
He's
is
so
all.
heavy.
Gorgeous.
He's a thick boy.
I'm not wearing overalls.
I figured out why.
Oh Lord, he coming.
I forgot to change your overall settings.
How could you?
Now it should work. Now it should work every time. What did I set your?
Without
Oh, yeah, you
fail,
can see.
no.
You should be able to see
interruptions.
pretty far, correct, Mr. Blue?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm seeing everything. For the
If
most
you would
part.
like to have the, so I'm gonna paint you a word picture. The trail that Mr. Blue leads you along is long and winding. It's wide though, like it's designed for traffic. It's there's worn patches where wagons have either fallen over or stopped and been dragged through because of a wheel breaking, something like that. As you get, I'd say, about 30 minutes into your walk, the forest sort of change, like, very subtly, but nonetheless has begun to change. So this is not new to Nile and Mr. Blue. However, it is a little more drastic than usual. I just want to check that everyone can hear this. Cool.
Music.
Yes, the music.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, language proficiency.
Ignore that.
As you get farther and farther, the leaves and the fireflies and other light emitting bugs become more and more abundant. And if Mr. Osirion, if you could lead your compatriots down this way, that would be wonderful.
Keep following me, kids. Get lost and you'll probably stay that way.
Oh, okay. And as you kind of climb, not climb, but as you descend this
Oh, I'm climbing.
Hill. Sorry, that's not, somebody is not moving, so I'm assuming he can't see. Huh?
Come with me, blind boys.
Oops. So you guys kind of make your way, and this camp, however, Osirion is new. Usually there isn't tents, like there's usually like a log here or there, as this is clearly where people are getting from the supplies for building homes and whatever. But there's not usually this many tents or a central campfire. And
I will stop the kids from like entering the camp.
okay,
So,
as you do that,
wait.
Raina, I would like
no.
you to roll me a wisdom throw check.
Check. Okay.
Check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
You feel a tug at the back of your head pulling you in like a southeast direction. It's aggressive but doesn't hurt.
Raina just kind of looks around and will follow that direction.
Okay, so
Kind of
Now
not
we'll-
trying to be super sneaky, but like just gonna try to like quietly
that would require you
separate.
to walk through / past Osirion.
Hey,
Kinda
Mr.
go-
Wizard, you want to see a cool trick?
Yes.
Roll
Jazz
a
hands.
performance check, which is just charisma for you right now. Ooh,
Nice.
it is distracting. I will give.
Is
Kirsten-
it?
I'm playing with my
I don't
card.
know.
I'm using my card.
Roll it.
but, like,
What's
Do
the
these
what's
shits?
what's the equivalent of giving a shit check?
hey, Mr. Wizard.
I'll get you to roll a perception, an insight check, actually, Mr. Blue.
Watch my hands.
Ah,
Look over here.
The key is misdirection.
Insight?
Yeah.
What the fuck is insight? That's an 18. 16 plus 2.
Okay, so you are in no way interested in what this guy's doing. However,
Oh.
Yeah,
Aw.
like we just came up to a pretty clear bandit camp where I was gonna like do some training. So I'm
Yeah.
like telling the kids to like shut up and sit still.
you move towards the middle where the fire pit is, and roll me a survival check. I would say survival or perception, whichever you prefer.
Perception's a +5, so we'll do that. Gotta be perceptive, old man. That's a 19 plus 5, so 24.
God dang, this fire is old. Like it wasn't here yesterday. However, it seems like it was a stop. This was a clearing they could use and then moved along. However, there is no footprints leading away, and all the tents are still full of supplies.
Yeah, like nobody leaves their tents behind
Exactly.
on like a layaway.
Ghost
And
bandits.
Raina, if you could roll me another wisdom check, please.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well done.
That
He-
is a natural
the-
20 for our listeners.
So, I just need to see if you could move. Your mind pulls you to move almost your entire movement. So about 40. Well, sorry, your entire movement would be 30 feet. I meant your entire vision
Okay.
to the southeast.
Okay. And
So
I think
like about here.
yeah, in between those two tents on the other side there of camp.
Yeah, on the
Um,
southeast side.
Yeah, I think Raina at this point, I'm assuming.
Also, it is
wisdom ch-
painful now.
Yeah. Okay. Just holds her head and just walks, and
Raina, what part of sit still do you not understand?
When you look at Raina, her eyes are their regular color has been replaced with a like an oceany blue that is kind of glowing. It doesn't like what you're talking to her, but it does not seem like she's picking up on what you're saying.
mhm.
I would definitely smuck her in the head with my quarterstaff, like to knock her out. Like 100%.
Bonk.
This is a child. It's gonna take a bonk. And it's
Do I in this state can I have a reaction of some sort?
Yeah.
Or-
You're,
Okay.
The thing is, like, your body is taken over. Like, you're
Mhm.
for without giving too much away, another part of you is in control currently, and you'll have your character levels of your AC.
Okay. Oh crap. Oh, okay, hold on. Yes.
What level are you guys?
None.
Currently, technically none.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
None.
And
So-
that's why. But it's hard to explain without giving away spoilers. But part of her from a different place, has taken over, and that's what that's what's controlling her currently.
Which I think even.
She's got the AC of plot armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
maybe not.
not-
So do you want me to make an attack?
It's
roll
not
to
high.
smack this kid
I
in the
don't.
head?
Still, I don't think.
Yeah.
Regardless, so unless I should actually pull this up.
Oh, it is another. It is a smexy roll.
Oh, good.
It's a 21 to smack this kid in the head.
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
there's no way.
Is she dead?
You do smuck this kid in the head, and
Yeah, good. And it's more over here, by the way. Like I'm just like by the fire, if possible. Because like Osirion's whole point is to produce like hardy, tough people to survive in this shit world. So he will absolutely knock a bitch out to protect her.
Rude.
I can
Rude.
roll damage. It's non-lethal, but we'll
Yeah, it's
see if
definitely
we
non-lethal.
Put her on her ass. I don't remember how much
Uh,
HP she has, so
Oh,
It's gonna be a
Probably not a
1d8 minus 1 because I'm old.
okay, Grandpa.
That's
Hello?
an 8 minus 1, so
Oh yeah,
7.
she
Puts me on my
drops.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh,
And then I look to like Roman and Callio, and I'm like, pick her up and drag her back, please.
Yeah, she's kind of scary.
She's right here. Pick. No. Just to where you're standing. Sorry.
Have you seen the size of her? I mean, have you
you
seen the
guys are
size
definitely,
of us?
you
Listen,
guys are
dude.
definitely gonna have to make strength checks with disadvantage.
So I was hoping 2 of you could do it.
she
Listen
girl.
here.
Strong.
I'll not try too hard to
Okay, just
have
stand
an
over
excuse
her.
to stand here instead of over there.
Yeah, so Callio got a 12 and you got a 4.
Yeah, we're both like tugging on her, like, come on, put your back into it.
Alex,
Most I got.
when you get to Raina and you bend over to grab her, roll a perception check, but obviously it's just your wisdom, as we don't have character stats currently. 6. Never fucking mind.
I'm killing
However,
it today.
She's doing great.
Mr. Blue, you noticed what looks like a small figure of a person over to your southwest beside this tree.
Mhm.
It's mucho small.
It's a demon.
I will just kind of like slowly approach. I'd be like, excuse
Hey, we
me?
can't just leave. We can't just leave Raina
When
here.
he does that, I'm grabbing Callio, and we are hiding behind a tent.
Like prop her up against the tree.
No, sir. No ghosts today.
She's Raina.
Shit, you're right.
Just push your body behind. Just hide her behind the log there.
The person you are speaking to does not respond. They are
I will-
weirdly still too.
I will mage hand the bushes away from them so I can get a good look at them.
If you would like to describe what he sees, Maddy.
Yes, I can do that, I think. As the bushes part and the moonlight kind of filters in through the boughs of the tree, you see, at first glance, a young girl, but with some pretty different characteristics. Her skin is a gentle light blue, and it seems to shimmer as if scaly in parts. With short black hair, there are 2 horns that curve out beneath her spiky ears and come up towards her cheeks. And there's one final horn that sits in the middle of her forehead. It's kind of growing up through her little bangs. She's wearing just a simple white smock. It seems pretty clean given the fact that she's out in the middle of the wilderness, and wearing some gold chains around her neck.
As you see this is also when you notice very small lines in the ground that, as you follow them away from the figure, lead to each of the tents. And if you would like to roll an Arcana check, I can give you some more information.
I forgot to mention
Osirion?
she's also
Yes.
barefoot.
That's his
Goddamn
best one, but
dogs
I roll so bad. It's only a 10.
Luck
3 plus 7.
because of how old you are well
So old.
versed. This has happened to your knowledge 1, maybe 2 other times. You would recognize this as the work of the Sandman spirit. He is a spirit that brings dreams to the material plane. He is neither benevolent or malevolent. He just brings the dreams, and they are perceived as they are. However, in these now 3 circumstances, he has brought what you know as a dreamer.
Mm-hmm.
They are a race from another plane that once existed before a great sleep. And you learned this from a dreamer you have met personally, who is no longer alive because he woke up a long time ago. And at the time, racism was kind of at an all-time high, and he was like, that's a demon, and they kind of took care of it as such.
Okay.
You, however, also noticed that this is not an adult dreamer.
Yeah.
This is a child.
I'll kind of just move a little bit closer after the moonlight highlights. What's
Also,
Maddy's
you would
character's
know
name?
know that these lines that are directed to her,
Yeah.
the Sandman takes the people who were here and brings and uses them as the power to transport a dreamer. That's why everything is still here, and there's no
Right.
footprints.
Hmm.
All
So
of
I'm just
your-
kind of like,
Ella Dyra.
well,
Ella's easier.
Ella. Okay. Yeah, so when the moonlight hits Ella, I'll just kind of like move a little bit closer. Well, hello there. You look like you need some shoes and maybe a blanket?
You do hear this. You're like, that state right before waking up where like someone talks to you and you're like, you're saying words. Those are words.
There's also... let me link it.
Oh, I can also do this.
Did that work? Yeah.
Oh, look how cute she is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you hear what he's saying, and you can act as such.
So, her eyes slowly open, and her shiny silver pupils, and gives him the worst resting bitch face. Just the do not care. I am awake now face. Looks the wizard over.
You do immediately know that this is not where you went to sleep.
Yep. There's maybe 2 stages of confusion that flicker across her features before she stands up, brushes down her dress. She stands kind of regally, a little proper, and bows slightly to him. May I inquire where I am?
Yes, of course. And I'll tell her like the region that we're in, and I'll say on Tendra.
Maddy, if you would like to roll a history check, which I guess will just be your intelligence for now.
I rolled a 12.
You have heard of Tendra. However, when you fell asleep, Tendra was discussed as an infant world, like a world in its infancy.
She nods as if she knows what you're saying. Kind of looks around again. Takes a look at the people in the background a little bit. Looks back to the wizard. So, I guess I must ask, what now?
Well, as it just so happens, I had a very dear friend who reminds me a lot of you. I might know a little bit about what you're going through, and if you wish, I could offer you, for as long as you like, a place to warm up, get some food, and although you might not be in the mood, a nap, if you so wish.
Also, just for you, Quinn, the person you know is named Gregorion. It's like Gre.
Gorion.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of the little
Gregorion.
Apostrophe? Gre apostrophe Gorion.
Okay.
And the way he described it to you is, for his clan, the part of the name after the apostrophe is more like a title or a job description.
Greg the Orion.
Specializes in ore.
Mm-hmm.
Without speaking anything, she just bows a confirmation in silence.
All right. And then I'll probably assume that this was enough training for the kids for one night.
Yeah. As you say this, as you get this thought, Maddy, can you roll a wisdom saving throw, please?
That's not the right
Oh
wisdom.
gosh.
That's a wisdom save.
Oh,
Much
phew.
better.
All right. Much better.
I rolled a regular wisdom first, then a wisdom save of 22.
You, Quinn, see... Sorry, Mr. Blue, as I've decided to call you. You see a twinge of pain kind of cross her face, and then her eyes go the same color as Raina's were, and her head kind of like snaps in Raina's direction.
As we're trying to still hide her.
Yeah.
Limbs just like
and
everywhere.
Maddy, you begin walking just instinctively towards her.
Okay.
I just whispered to us. I can't keep decking kids in their head. I gotta.
Do we see
this one.
see Ella approaching?
Answer your question. She seems cognitively there, but like something is compelling her movements. I will clarify.
Yeah, no, I'm all right. Osirion, you got this? I don't remember your name 100%.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, you all see this. You all see her.
Callio, the night child is walking towards us.
The rest
Hey!
like folk. If you could all roll me
Another nat 20 for our listeners.
intelligence check. That would
A
be
run check.
The
wonderful.
brightest.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, so
Oof.
just Callio. The other two, you do not know this. You have heard stories. Well, you've all heard stories of spirits, actually. Callio, however, your parents are adamant that they have met spirits. And with a natural 20, you're like, am I meeting a fucking spirit right now? Is this a spirit? Is that happening?
Not if we run.
You also know, you would all know, spirits are neither. Not all spirits are good. And
Callie
not all
probably like
spirits
gets
are
up to run.
It's kind of a toss up.
Callie probably like gets up to run, steps back, and is like, and gets like the wonder you see, like kids seeing a Christmas tree for the first time,
You will go,
something like that.
goodbye, girl.
Just like looks.
Yeah.
Honestly, Osirion is just gonna let this one happen.
Okay,
He's
you
just
just
gonna
observing
kinda
what's
see
happening.
He's just gonna see what Ella's gonna go and
We
do.
have pretty
So,
good
Ella,
liability insurance, so
You
Yeah.
Jesus. You bend down and you touch Raina on the cheek. Not in a weird way, in a like a
Like a gentle caress.
I guess you know what? It's a kid. It's probably weird. But you know that like the way kids just kind of like walk up to you and do weird shit.
And put their hands on your
Touch your
face.
Just
Yeah.
use the no
If you're
emotion
sitting down
face, too.
all the time, I have nieces. They definitely do that. There's no
So
like
Ella wet
rhyme or
willies
reason.
Raina.
So you do this to Raina, and before your sleep, you had started your studies, and you are familiar with spirits, and you are familiar with spirits that have made a, well, for lack of a better term, we'll say pact with you, not you specifically, but your people. And you know that. So this is all kind of coming to you as you touch her cheek. You get a realization of, you feel instantly safer, like immediately. And your teaching has taught you that somewhere when you wake up, you will find a guardian. The guardian is destined to keep you safe.
just
That's a
They
goose
don't
egg on
normally tell you
Can I
they're
return
going to
this?
knock the fuck out, but apparently that's this one.
You wake up and they're asleep. That's how it works.
Yeah, exactly. You take turns.
I think I got the
Uh,
defective one.
yeah.
Can I get a return?
There's part of you that's like, oh, really?
Off to a great start. Makes notes.
Yeah. And Raina, you feel a soft, semi-scaled, grubby gripper touch your cheek. You're a child. Your hands are definitely gross and tiny. And you've been sleeping in the dirt for God knows how long. Touch your face, and I would like you to roll me 2 wisdom throws.
checks or throws. Throws. Sorry, you said throws. This is not.
Ooh. Ooh. So
and
you
that 1 and a 7, boys and
you
girls.
do not wake, for the record. You do not wake.
Okay.
The what follows happens in like a
Yeah.
dream like manner. You again, you do not awake, but for this, your eyes open and you are sitting on a little hill, overlooking a familiar but not familiar field with trees in the distance. The grass it's definitely grass, but it's purple and it's pink. some orange and some reds. It's like a sunset sky, except that it's the grass, and it spreads out as far as you can see, other than the dotted marks of bright blue trees. And you're staring out at these trees, and you look down at yourself, and you're older, roughly, you'd say 40 maybe. You look out.
That's so
and
old
you
compared
watch.
to a kid.
Yeah, you have a whole existential crisis for a second there. And you watch as one of those blue trees blips away, disappears, and you blink a couple times because you've seen this happen. At least you've seen this happen 2 other times maybe. And you remember being told that when one of these blinks away, you're going to be called somewhere. Maybe. It should be you, but it might not be. And as that kind of memory and of instruction hits you, you see a spotted cat in the distance look up towards you, and you get a bit of a feeling of comfort as it runs towards you, communicating like an excited energy, even though words aren't being expressed, but you can feel this excitement. And as she gets closer, your heart begins to race, and the excitement is building and building and building and building. And that's where we're going to take our break. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Tales of Tendra. See you next time.